Shalom Israel. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. As you see, I have here on the screen a highlight of Derrick Rose, his game against the Utah Jazz last week, where he put up 50, man. That was his career high. And in this video, as I was watching it, because I didn't see the game, I heard, I was like, you know what, let me, my pastime or whatever, just looking up some highlights, D-Rose highlights in that particular game, because I wanted to see, how good he was doing, man. He put up 50, that's a lot. So, I watched the game, and at the end of the game, or at the end of the highlight, rather, he was crying, man, at the end of the highlight. So I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, why is this man crying, he's known to be an all-star, even though I'll say maybe like 7 years. I can say this, he was known to be an all-star, man. I'll say maybe like 7 years ago, when he was a point guard for the Bulls, everybody was on him, man. Everybody knew his name, man. Everybody just had to get his jersey, man. Everybody wanted to see the Bulls play because of him. I would say like 7 years ago. But, time went on. He suffered a few injuries, man. Basically, like back-to-back. And then he kind of sort of became a nobody, to where people wasn't really talking about him like that. But lo and behold, 7 years later, it seemed like he made a comeback. And, I'm gonna just play the game and let him speak, and then do more of a commentary on this video.
Down by Rubio. Ingles will fire for three. That won't drop. Another rebound. Exum has it blocked in the corner by who else? Derrick, 2011 MVP. To see what the NBA high is for point total this year, but it's awfully young in the season. That's one of the most impressive performances.
Oh, real quick, I want to point out too that he went hard into the end, man. Going into this lesson about strive for the truth unto death. Okay.
Of the year in the entire league, as Rose acknowledges the crowd, and he has certainly won over some Timberwolves fans here tonight. Let's get over to Leo Bielson.
Derrick, you can see you're very emotional. A huge victory for this team, and it comes from you and your career high 50 points. What does it mean to you, Derrick?
Everything, man. I work my ass off, bro. I wouldn't have did this for the franchise, the organization, the fans, everybody, man. I wouldn't be able to play the way I play, man.
Sure if it was the throwback jersey you were wearing, but you did look like Derrick Rose of old. And what did it feel like going through from beginning to end?
I'm doing anything just to win, man. I play my heart out. My teammates told me before the game, just play my game. And tonight was a hell of a night.
You hear that, man? He said he was asking him, how you feel, man. He said, like, what does this mean to you? For him to basically obtain that victory, of scoring 50 points, basically getting the acknowledgement that, of his teammates and the fans and stuff like that. And he said everything, man. He worked his ass off to receive that, man. And, according to the scriptures, that corruptible crown. So how much more us for the truth? How much more us for the incorruptible crown, man? All right? Like when you go into 1 Corinthians, the 9th chapter, Paul says, now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible crown. And that incorruptible crown that we're going to receive, all right, is everlasting rulership, you know, on the right-hand side of Yahweh Shah, man. Being accepted once again of Yahweh, man. You know, receiving the nations, you know, and basically, you know, getting our world back, man. You know, that's that crown, that's that incorruptible crown that we working for, man. You know, in the book of Revelations, the 3rd chapter, it says, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the house of my father. Revelations 3:11. You know, so, hey, man, we, no matter what, man, like Derrick Rose, man, I was even thinking of another athlete as I was meditating upon this lesson, is Floyd Mayweather. And his famous quote is what? Hard work, dedication. All right, Floyd Mayweather, we know, is what? He's amongst the best, man, if not the best, because of his record, man. You know, so we gotta strive into the truth until death. Strive for the truth until death. You know. Let's see if I can just grab that. Bear with me, Akim. I'm driving. Sirach 4:28. Alright, this is let me see. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. You know, let's look at this word strive. Alright, strive, simple Google search, means make great efforts to achieve or obtain something. Struggle or fight vigorously. Okay, and just like you know, the elders of old, you know, the apostles and elders of old, you know, who are back here today, you know, how they have strived vigorously, all right, going through hell, going through persecution, you know, Stephen being stoned, Paul being stoned, being put to death, you know, and then coming back, you know, hey, they call hell, man, like Yahweh Shai said, man. Yahweh Shai said, you shall be persecuted for the word's sakes. Okay, so that's making great efforts to achieve or obtain something. It says struggle or fight vigorously, attempt, endeavor, aim, venture. And you know, even with you know, with Derrick Rose, man, a lot of his former team play, like Salaki, a lot of his former teammates was saying how happy they are for him. And then even LeBron James was saying how you know, when they were playing together, he would always see Derrick Rose in the gym practicing before, you know, practicing hard, man, working hard. So he deserved that, man. So how much more us, man, constantly, you know what I'm saying, going out there in the highways and byways, being scoffed at, you know, catching hell in our personal lives, but still pushing this truth, man. All right, the scriptures say, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he don't forget your works and labor of love, man. Hebrews, let's just grab that actually. This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. You know, because that's another thing, you gotta have faith in his truth. But that's the only way, that's the only thing that's gonna make you strive, man. Real quick, just come back to that. But this is Hebrews chapter 6, verse 19, which hope we have as an anchor of the soul, both sure and steadfast, and which entereth into that within the veil. Okay? So because of our hope, therefore we stand strong, man. You know? I believe King David, he said something to that extent, like, I forgot how it goes. Basically, it goes like, because I believe in you, therefore I have hope. I mean, because I believe in you, I forgot exactly how it goes. But it goes into basically us having hope, and that hope is the anchor to the soul, man. Okay? We hope, therefore we what? Continue to push, man. Okay, so this is Hebrews 11 in verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. All right. So like I said, we have faith. All right, that the Most High he's not doing this for our destruction, to destroy us, but to make us stronger, man. To make us, ready for the battle. All right. And basically, we're getting ready to meet the bride. We're getting ready to meet the Salaki. We're getting ready to meet the bridegroom, which is Yahushua. So it says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Okay? And now I'll read that. It makes me think about 2nd Ezra 13. But I'm gonna pause the video. Alright. This is 2nd Ezra. I know I said 2 and 13, but it's actually, it's not 2nd Ezra 13, it's 2nd Ezra 2. And I'm gonna start at verse 43. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns. So Yahushua set crowns upon the elect, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. This is the dream that Ezra saw. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal. So the mortal clothing would be to quit, to just give in to your just give in to what people may say, as far as, us not being able to make it. Because, being that Derrick Rose cried, man, that just tells me a lot, man. Like, he had to go through a lot to get to, to get back to where he is today, man. I'm pretty sure doctors telling him, like, you might as well just give up. You had probably his family just telling him, to just retire, give up. But he pushed through all of that, man. So it says, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing. The cares of this world, fleshly thoughts, weak thoughts, and put on the immortal, faith, that was given to us from the Most High as a gift, and have confessed the name of God. Now are they crowned and receive palms. So just like Derrick Rose was, man, we gotta have faith, in the Heavenly Father, man, knowing that He's gonna reward us, if we continue. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowned them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of God whom they have confessed in the world. Okay? And just really confessing this word, man, is can be a burden too. Real quick, see, I'm gonna come back to this, but I want to get Mark. No, let me see. Persecuted. Oh, this is a good one. This is Acts 7:52. Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted? And they have slain them, which slew before the coming of the just one, of whom ye have been now the betrayers and murderers. And I just wanted to bring that out to prove that, the prophets of old, they were persecuted, and slain for the teaching of this gospel, man. There's another one. It says, "Blessed are they," Matthew 5:10. "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sakes, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And that's actually a beautiful one to that'll bring me back to 2nd Ezra 2:47. "So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of God whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord." And that's what it's all about, man. Standing stiffly, man, no matter what. Like the Maccabees, man. How when you go into the book of First Maccabees, the 4th chapter, I believe it was the Grecians, I want to say, that were pursuing the Maccabees. I believe so. Slakia, if I'm wrong, but yeah, I believe it was the Grecians. And they saw the Maccabees, what made them so strong, man, is that they were ready to live or die for the name of the Lord, man. Okay, so that's how we gotta be, man. Us being, men sent out by the Heavenly Father, man. We gotta, walk with faith and strength, man. Alright? And I'm talking about walk with strength as far as a strong mind. "Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way, and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord thy power thou hast seen." Hey, man, so strive into the truth for death, man. Just as, using that example with D. Rose, he strived. And he strived, for that incorruptible crown, man. So how much more, like I said, he strived for the corruptible crown, man. But us, man, we know that our kingdom is nigh, man. It's short, man. Brothers, begin dreams left and right, man, about even heathens are getting dreams, man, of our power that's coming, man. So it's not far-fetched. So shalom to the elect, to ones that the Most High are blessed with faith. Shalom, stay strong. Oh, and another thing, man, stay prayed up. Fast if you have to. Okay? Shalom.